A very good morning here from the airport of Phoenix. My name is Robin and I want to thank you very much for taking the time to watch this new video of mine. I'm here at Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport to fly with Spirit on their Airbus A321 to Seattle. I've flown Spirit before, big front seat, but today we're trying out their regular economy class seat all the way in the back of the aircraft. It's very early and the airport is coming to life, and unfortunately only Starbucks is open for breakfast, so I don't really have a choice today. So let's go out, check out the terminal, have some breakfast, and then let's go to Seattle. So please, come with me. As you can probably tell from my face, it was early, very early. I got to Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport at 5 in the morning, where it was still quiet. Spirit operate only 4 flights a day from Phoenix to 4 different cities, so I doubt it ever gets busy in this corner. Spirit are a low-cost airline that charge for both check-in and carry-on luggage, but I didn't have any today, so I got my boarding pass from a self-service kiosk that was happy to upsell me extra comfort with a big front seat for $36. Since I have already reviewed that, we'll stick with our regular economy seat. Terminal 3 originally opened in 1979 and has just undergone a massive modernization project that has just completed this month. Following its completion, Sky Harbor has just closed the doors of Terminal 2 indefinitely, leaving only Terminal 3 and Terminal 4 operational. Our flight today departs from the F gates in the south concourse of Terminal 3 that was opened about a year ago, and it really looks modern and stunning. The signage implied that all the restaurants are on this side of the concourse and that the gates are only 2 minutes away, so I went with the only place that was open here. Starbucks, unfortunately. When I did get to the other side of the concourse, I found out that there were a plethora of other shops and food places. I guess my brain wasn't working yet. Regardless, the result of the renovation is excellent, and I wouldn't mind spending some more time here next time. Well, that's Terminal 3 here at Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport, and I really like Terminal 3. It's bright, it's very open, it's easy to navigate through. I really like it here. There's plenty of power outlets, so the only thing, I wish I knew that there were more shops on the sides of the gate, but that's for next time. Boarding is about to be announced, so let's go to the gate and then to Seattle. Our flight today is operated on a 3.5-year-old Airbus A321. To keep maintenance costs low, Spirit operate an all Airbus fleet. In total, Spirit fly 147 aircraft and has just ordered another 100 of the Airbus A320neo family.
Thank you. Also, when you go in the lavatories, ladies and gentlemen, you go in the lavatories, kids too, lock the door. No one wants to show, okay? No one wants to show. So go ahead and finish up your Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Grindr, no shades. Swipe left, swipe right, I don't care. But once that door closes, everything needs to be in airplane mode. Thank you.
Don't forget that you can follow my trips live while they happen on my Instagram and Twitter accounts. But for now, let's enjoy takeoff for this 3-hour flight to Seattle. The Spirit Airbus A321 has a total of 228 seats, of which 220 in regular economy. The maximum amount of seats permitted on an A321 in a single class configuration is 236, but in the front of the cabin are 8 big front seats that I mentioned earlier that cost $36 extra. If that's too much, but you need the legroom, for $12 you can have an emergency exit seat. I was in the second last row of the aircraft, and I'm glad that I didn't choose the very last row, since this row doesn't have any windows. The seat is as bare bone as can be and looks like it's made of a single piece of metal with some leather wrapped around it. The seat does feature a tray table, although it was almost too small to fit anything, and it's not adjustable. Instead of a seat pouch, Spirit have opted for an elastic band to hold the reading material. And with my height of 6 feet or 1.83 meters, legroom was tight and became uncomfortable after a while. Surprisingly, Spirit does have reading lights and personal air vents in the overhead panel. For the reading material, Spirit only carry a safety card and onboard menu. Spirit does not have an in-flight magazine. Prices on the menu weren't extreme or significantly higher than what I see on other airlines, although today I decided to stick with the bottle of water that I had purchased in the airport. My only problem was that I had no place to put it. While we are approaching Seattle, let's quickly have a look at the washrooms. Unfortunately, these were rather dirty, and this was only on the first flight of the day. Anyway, stick around until after landing for my final 2 cents on this flight. You know, I do wonder what the conversation is like when Spirit are buying new aircraft. Do we need in-flight entertainment system? No. Do we need in-seat power? No. Do we need seats? Okay, yeah. I don't know, these are very interesting seats. I've never seen them on an aircraft before. They're very minimalistic. There's very little things on there that can break. It's almost like metal, and it's probably a cost-saving part, but they're not very comfortable. Just over 2 hours, like almost 3 hours on a flight is too long for these seats. They're not very comfortable. The highlight on the flight today though was the crew. The messages, like the communication between the crew and the passengers was amazing, and like with every announcement was done with so much fun. I really enjoyed the crew today. So I did enjoy my flight, even though it was not very comfortable, but you get what you pay for. Anyway, I'm in Seattle right now. I'm gonna go check in for my next flight, and then I'll see you next week. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button. If you want to see more like this, please subscribe to my channel, and otherwise, see you next week.